I know you have your instructions, but I'm sure the warden would see me if you just put me through. No, I can't write a letter. There's no time. Hello? Hello? Oh, great. We're never going to get inside Millbrook State Prison.
Well, we can't give up. I mean, Warren Carter is still alive.
Honey, this place is not like Brett's house. We can't just sneak in the windows. They have bars on them.
All right. You know, maybe we're going about this in the wrong way.
What do you mean?
Well, we need facts. I know just the person to get them. When I woke up from that dream, I was terrified. But I had the answers. The voice in the doll was Warren's. He didn't die in that prison fire. He's still alive, and I'm sure of it.
I tried to talk to the warden, but his secretary wouldn't put me through.
And you think Warren masterminded Justine's shooting?
Mm-hmm. Yes, and everything that has happened to me since the party. Sonny, he's trying to drive me over the edge. Look at it. The doll, the tarantula, the videotape, they all disappeared after I saw them. You know how that makes me look?
Yes. Yes, I do. I was accused of being paranoid and irrational when Jack Benton was terrorizing me, and the frustration was incredible. I knew the truth, but I had no evidence to support it.
You know what it's like to be so sure of something that seems impossible.
Yes. And if you believe that Warren Carter is still alive, that's good enough for me.
Thank you, Sonny.
You know, actually, it's not that far-fetched. I was watching Brett very closely the night of the party, and he was very tense and on edge, and I kept thinking, it's only a party. Why is he taking it so seriously?
Because he knew what Carter had in mind.
No, I don't think so, Cagney. He knew there was going to be trouble, but I doubt he knew what kind. When you came down to tell the guests about what had happened to Justine, his shock was too spontaneous to be acted. But one thing is for sure, there had to be somebody else involved. Now, let me get this straight. You say that the tape disappeared right after Brett died.
Yes. So it has to be Warren. Warren and Brett knew each other. Warren was on the beginning of that videotape. He was making an introduction, talking to Brett's parents. He said that Brett was entitled to an inheritance of like $20 million on his 30th birthday. And then he said that his parents might want to reconsider after viewing the film and alter his inheritance. Then the movie started.
A porno film starring Brett Hamilton III.
Warren used that tape to blackmail Brett into setting Suzi up.
You know, it really does sound like he's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
When Cagney and I were hiding in Brett's bedroom, we overheard him talking on the phone. And he kept calling someone boss, talking about another job. Well, we assumed it was Stephanie. But it could have been Warren. Then at Bigelow's, right before the accident, I was talking with Brett. And for a moment, he dropped all his defenses. And he looked up at me sadly, and he said, I can't help you. I can't even help myself.
What do you think?
I think I'd like the number of Millbrook State Prison.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. All right, kids, let me give it a shot. Yes, good morning. This is Sonny Adamson calling from the Henderson Herald. You did. Well, thank you very much. We're all hoping that she'll be reunited with her family very soon. Actually, there's another profile I'm interested in pursuing. It concerns Warden Smithers and all the fine work he's been doing at Millbrook. Yes, I really do. I was wondering if maybe I could set up an interview with him as soon as possible. Oh, sure. I'd be happy to hold. How am I doing? Do I sound convincing?
Good.
Yes, Warden. This is Sonny Adamson calling.
I won't stay long, but I do have to ask you a few questions.
Can't you see I'm exhausted? I barely have the energy to get in this bed.
Maybe you'd like to cite your doctors for malpractice.
What are you talking about?
They think you're well enough to be released. Your cooperation is duly noted. 2 questions. First, what did Brett Hamilton say to you when he was here?
He visited more than once.
Oh, I'm referring to the night that he summoned the nurse just a few minutes after he left. She said you were very upset, that you wanted to contact Cagney McCleary. Why? What did Mr. Hamilton say to you?
I don't remember. The nurse gave me a sedative.
Try.
Something about I want to get rid of him or get him off my back, I think.
And he meant Cagney McCleary.
He didn't say.
Let's try the second question. During the party at Brett Hamilton's, did Suzi Wyatt point a gun at you and deliberately pull the trigger? Did she shoot you in cold blood with intent to kill? Do you understand the question, Miss Calvert?
Yes.
Then please, answer it.
I don't remember.
That answer won't do.
I'm sorry, that's the only one I have.
You know, if you're trying to protect Suzi because of Cagney McCleary, you better think long and hard before you answer under oath.
You said 2 questions. I'm getting very tired. I would like it if you would leave now.
Will you press charges?
Well, how can I make a statement if I'm not certain about the facts? And, what would happen if I didn't press charges?
It won't work. We can still put Suzi Wyatt away. Good day. Ladies.
I didn't mean to intrude, but an old friend of yours wanted to visit.
Oh, thank you. No, you could never intrude. You're much too considerate of people's feelings. Sorry, I can't say the same about Detective Bowman.
He doesn't have an easy job.
Oh, yeah, it must be tough to harass, badger, bully. Help me, I'm out of verbs.
Ascertain.
Oh, is that what he was doing?
The bare facts don't always jump out at you. I heard what you said to Lieutenant Bowman.
All I ever wanted to do was to make Cagney happy. I've bungled it so many times. This is an opportunity to finally set everything straight.
A lie doesn't set things straight. I thought you learned that.
No, this is different. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for Cagney, so he can have what he wants.
Cagney wants to see Suzi vindicated. Not by a lie, by the truth. Cagney believes in her innocence with all his heart, and if you lie to the police, you'll only make things worse.
What could be worse than Suzi being convicted for attempted murder?
Losing faith, giving up, believing in lies and injustice, and helping to foster them. Suzi and Cagney are fighting to uncover the truth, and if you bury it with a lie, you may destroy their chances completely.
She pointed the gun. She pulled the trigger. Doesn't the reality of that frighten you?
Yes, but I believe you both. That means there's a whole lot more to this shooting than the evidence implies.
I only wanted to make everybody happy.
Start with yourself.
Easier said than done.
I may be of some help. I've come with a special request. Come home with me.
After all that's happened, you want me to move back in?
I'm alone. I'd enjoy the company.
Are you sure? I wouldn't be an imposition?
I'm sure.
Cagney won't like it. Suzi won't like it. She might get so
Have you
angry.
any place else to go? Then why not give it a try? At least until Adair comes home.
Adair decided to leave California?
Well, she hasn't said anything, but if I read her letters right, should be soon. What is it, child?
This just doesn't make any sense. You treat me like one of the family.
Because I think of you as one.
So I guess every family needs a black sheep. Or a brown bear.
Yes, Warden, I understand. All right, thank you very much for your time.
What did he say?
Did he agree to the interview?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock when?
2 o'clock. Today?
All right, yes!
Hey! McCleary, what about me?
Right. Oh, great.